Yo, what is up? Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome to the video podcast. This is episode 3, and it's been a while since I've done this, and there's been a lot of shit to talk about, but I'm going to keep this video short. It's going to be one of the shorter video podcasts that we've done. Just want to kind of talk about a few things. Talk about, some of the controversy that I've been going through, and talk about the future of the channel. Got some cool stuff coming up. Also want to, I just wanted to do a quick video here. And I know a lot of people don't watch these podcasts. They're not my most popular videos, but I like to do them because certain people want to know what's going on with the channel, what to expect, what's coming up. And so that's, always been kind of the point. Also, I interact with y'all, and I have future podcasts that I do. We'll do other things, like I said, we'll get into subjects. I've had people suggest things, and I do plan on doing that in the future. So don't freak out because this video is not necessarily going to be that, but I do plan to do more in the future. So that being said, I have a few hit points I want to hit. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter podcast, so it's not going to be as long as some of the other ones. Just kind of want to talk about a few things and let you guys know what's going on and what you can expect. Got some cool stuff coming up. But if I'll start off with this, man, what a fucking week this has been. I don't know where you're from, what part of the United States or what part of the world you live in, but I'm from East Tennessee. Out here in Knoxville, proud to be from Knoxville, love this area, but Jesus fucking Christ, it's been hot this week. 100 degrees, 98, more 100 degrees coming up next week. Just been melting at my job, been sweating like a fucking pig, and been working like a slave, so that's fun. So yeah, just stay cool out there. Stay cool, No, seriously, it's fucking hot. Drink water, stay hydrated. I'm hearing people, I feel for people who work outdoors this time of year. I mean, geez, if you're a roofer, if you're, a landscaper, you're melting out there. I work in a warehouse, and, it's 90 something degrees in there, and, it's like a sweatshop. So I feel y'all for sure. Wanted to address my tweet. Yeah, I know I don't have a huge following on Twitter, but I do use it. Trying to build that following still. But, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know this too. I tweeted probably 2 or 3 weeks ago that I was done with YouTube, that I wasn't coming back. I had no plans to do future videos, but I've had a change of heart. I kind of tweeted that spare the moment kind of thing, kind of down and out, feeling like, I just didn't have time to do this anymore, and it was becoming like a third job, and because I feel like, the YouTubers that I look up to on YouTube, they post every other day, every week, something like that. I like to do that too, but it's just fucking hard to do that. And, I try to post as much as I can, and I think I post, quite a bit, but compared to other people, like I can see that, and also I'm just trying to grow my channel. So, I get down and out when I just can't work on this, but it is what it is, man. But I'm not quitting YouTube. My content flow may be slow at times. I did put out a video last week or the week before. I can't remember if it was a week or 2 ago. But yeah, I plan on still doing this, and I got a lot of things planned for the future of this this channel. If you subscribe to this channel, you know that we cover retro games, but in the future, I want to branch out and do other stuff. And I don't want to run off anybody who has subscribed. If you subscribed to the channel for, the retro games, they're not going away. Those will still be coming out, and still got a lot of cool shit that I'm working on, cool games. Really enjoying the PlayStation Plus right now. All the games that are on there, it kind of helps me narrow down and get gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. A lot of retro and horror games to come, guys. So for sure. But I got something I'm working on coming back with, and we'll get to that later in this episode. All right, next up, I wanted to thank everybody who subscribed. We're closing in on 300. This channel hasn't grown as fast as I'd hoped it would, and it hasn't grown as fast as other people's channels. That's fine. I don't care. It's gonna grow when it grows. It grows how it grows, and thankful for every subscriber. Every time that number goes up, I get a little bit more excited. And we're closing in on 300, so that's another big step in the right direction. Just want to say thank you to everybody who subscribes, watches the retro gaming videos, and especially if you watch the podcast, because I enjoy doing the podcast. I'm gonna keep doing it. I know they don't have great views. You can go through and look. Like, these podcasts don't do super well, but the people who are really ride or die for this channel and really have been here since the get-go, I think, enjoy them. And the people who have reached out to me on Instagram and stuff like that, messaging, suggesting games, suggesting subjects I should talk about on here. I know those people enjoy them, and that's enough to make me want to keep doing it. I never expected this to be my number one videos. I didn't expect a lot of people to watch these. That's fine, but I'm gonna keep doing them, like once a month, like we always do. This is gonna be a shorter episode, but like I said, future episodes we'll have a subject we'll talk about, like we did in the last podcast when we ranked the Resident Evil games. We'll do similar things like that going forward, but not in this one. This one's just to kind of address a few things and get a few things out there and tell you what's coming up. Original content. If you're like an OG subscriber to my channel, this channel didn't always used to be a retro gaming channel. It started out as something else. I had made a promise back last summer that I was going to start this series that I was going to do, and we did one episode, and because my retro gaming videos started to do a lot better, I kind of abandoned the original content, but we're going to go back to it. I got an all new 5-episode season 1 original show coming back to the channel. I think if you're an OG subscriber, you probably know what I'm talking about. This is a series that I had canceled on the channel back last summer. We had talked about doing it. We did 1 episode and then did not do any more. And before that, we had done 6 episodes of kind of like a pilot season or whatever. So if you are familiar with this channel, I think you know what we're bringing back. It's going to be me, my wife, and our daughter, and we're going to do bring back our ghost show, because not just because I wanted to do it, because there's been some weird shit happening, and I'm now able to, I think, capture more cameras, more things like that. So Are We Haunted? Season 1 will be coming back out. No exact timeline on that, but I can tell you that it'll be 5 episodes, season 1, and it'll come out similar to the way this podcast does. For instance, we'll probably put out like an episode, a month, every several weeks. We'll put out an episode. It'll be 5, and we'll see how those do. And I know that we've already got some really cool shit, some really spooky stuff. So I don't know. I know that if you're in here for the retro gaming shit, you may not be into that. That's fine. It may not be for you, but don't unsubscribe, because this channel is still going to cover games. But that's just something I wanted to do. Original content, something I can do with them, and also just like some really spooky stuff. I'm pretty sure our house is haunted, and you're going to see that firsthand in these episodes. These episodes will be anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour a piece. No like exact like timestamp or anything like that on them. They are what they are. We film what we film. We catch what we catch. And if that's something you're interested in, then be ready to check that shit out. Even if you're not necessarily like, I don't know, just you just kind of stick around and see if it's something you're into. If it's not, then just check out the fucking video game shit. It's cool too. So, and if you're here for the retro games, like I said, more to come. Got a lot of stuff in the works. I don't know exactly what's coming out next. I don't know what I'll be, it all depends on gameplay. Like whatever I get gameplay finished for usually will be the one that comes out next, and I sometimes don't even know. Like, what I'm going to be doing. I kind of just go off of how I'm feeling, which one I'm digging the most, but I tend to work on maybe 2 or 3 at a time. So, but yeah, more retro gaming, PS1 titles, stuff like that. If you, like I said a couple weeks ago, if you haven't been keeping up with the channel, we covered Fear. It's a Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC game back from 2005, 2006. Covered that in our last video. It was really cool, fun video, fun game. Kind of like a game that I kind of forgot about, and playing back through it was really fun, and just really enjoyed talking about that one. Before that, I covered Fighting Force 2, which is a PS1 Dreamcast title. It was a completely different game from the original Fighting Force, but I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed briefly talking about that one. And then I think before that, I had covered The Punisher from 2005, which was a game that's a little bit more brutal than I think a lot of people realize, especially if you didn't play it. The game was actually pretty fucking violent and cool. I enjoyed looking back at that one. And then obviously before that, the last 4 videos or whatever, we had looked at Postal 1, which is one of probably the darkest games of all time. We kind of compared it to the other Postal games, and the Postal Redux and Hatred and stuff like that. It's being kind of just a shoot 'em up game. So if you haven't seen any of those, go back, check them out. If any of those kind of stick out to you, go back and check them out, watch them, hit the like button, comment, say what you feel about it, whatever. Just go back and mostly just check them out, see if it's something you were into, man. And future podcasts, like I said, these will still continue to come out. This is going to be a shorter episode than we're used to. But in future videos, I keep saying this, but I had to address some stuff in this episode. But in future videos, these podcasts will have subjects, and I have the next 2 episodes planned out specifically. One of them was supposed to be this episode, but I felt like I needed to take time to just kind of address a few things for subscribers and friends and stuff who are keeping up with my channel. I just want to let you guys know what's up and that I'm sticking around and stuff like that. But future podcast episodes will be, we'll have subjects we'll talk about similar to the last episode, and we'll talk about games and other things like that have been suggested. And like I said, I have the next 2 podcast videos kind of lined up and ready to go, so we'll go from there. And last but not least, I just want to say thank you again to everybody who watches my videos, subscribes, follows me on Instagram, and interacts and messages back and forth. Just want to ask you guys if you're interested in this channel, keeping up with news and updates like that. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter. It's Mckill_TV on both. That's Mckill_TV. On Instagram and Twitter, I promote my videos. I interact with you guys through messages and comments, whatever. And it's just a good way to know what's going on with this channel and what we're working on and what's coming out. I try to update that, especially when something's coming out. So follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mckill_TV. And that's going to wrap up episode 3, guys. I know this is a short video, and we didn't really get into any kind of detailed subjects, but like I said, I just wanted to use this one to kind of talk about some stuff and let you guys know that some original content is coming back for people who are interested in that. And if you're not interested in that, give it a chance, and when that first episode drops, go watch it. See if it's something that you're into. If you like scary videos, I think you're going to enjoy it. It's actually pretty scary. It's one of the main reasons we quit filming from before, is because we had some really intense stuff happen. And after we quit filming, and it kind of died down. But recently we've had some really strange things happen, and after sitting down and talking about it, we decided we want to start filming again and try to catch some of this on video and put it up for people to watch, because those videos used to do pretty well on my channel. But I just kind of wanted to switch content and kind of get away from the dark, creepy, scary type videos. But we're going back to them, like I said, because a lot of weird stuff has been going on. I've got more equipment now. I can do better videos, better quality videos. I think we can catch more. There's definitely something going on around this place, and you guys are going to see that. And I'm excited to film those 5 episodes. So look forward to that, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, hit the thumbs up, really helps me out. And just stick with me, man. I'm still here, and we're still coming, and we're still going to do everything you guys have enjoyed to this point, but also going to bring you some different stuff. Follow me on social media to keep up with that, and I'll catch you guys in a future episode.